new refugees can come eat for free once.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, and it's on our website. If you go to www.nigeriaeetery.ca.
Beautiful.
Fried in tomatoes, you fry your tomato sauce and then you boil your white rice in it with a different seasoning and all that. So there's your pounded yam with the egusi. You ordered chicken and fish.
So what's the sequence of how you eat this?
A Nigerian, sometimes what we do, you take it from the side, you roll it. I've seen people throw it up a little, play with your food, get familiar with the food you're going to eat.
Why is that though?
I think we're just going to see.
Okay.
But there's no real, it's just personal. However you want to eat your food, please enjoy.
Oh, it smells good.
It's like a little mashed potato.
That smells good.
That's strong, man.
You like it?
Bro, get your hands in this water right now. Try it.
Should I try some?
I'm not even kidding. Dip your fingers right.
Hi, welcome to Naija Eetery. We're located at 500 Rexdale Boulevard in the Woodbine Mall in the food court. We serve Nigerian meals such as amala, egusi, eforiro, seafood okra, ogbono soup. We have jollof rice, we have fried rice, we have coleslaw, we have pepper soup, we have asaro. Name it, whatever you want, we'll give to you. You can order your food either by walking in. You can call us at 647-662-2955, or you can order on Uber Eats. We're on Uber Eats, we're on DoorDash, we're on Skip the Dishes. We'd like you to experience the Naija Eetery experience. Thank you. The pounded yam is yam flour. The other one is plantain flour. The famous one, you've probably heard of jollof rice, right? Yeah. So jollof rice or fufu is like the famous one.
Because I'm Mauritian, but I haven't seen anything like this where I'm from.
Hi sir, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. How's
Fantastic.
your day going?
Well, not bad.
That's good.
It's my first time actually here.
Oh really?
Seeing this beautiful place.
I know.
And I can't wait to actually, have some of these dishes. There's so many, dishes to have here. I don't even know which one to go for. Actually, I love everything that I've seen so far.
That's so good.
What would you recommend for today?
For today, a lot of our customers really like our food.
Yeah.
I have my favorites, but I can try to
What's your favorite?
Okay, so I really like the pounded yam.
The pounded yam,
with
okay.
egusi and fish.
Oh wow, okay. Thank you.
And you said you're eating here, right?
Yeah, I'll have it here.
So you can come back and try our deliciousness?
Absolutely, why not? Yeah, I'll be sitting right there.
All right, no problem. We'll bring it to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, see you. Let me tell you something. Thank you for actually, making such a delicious food.
Oh, you're welcome.
Was unexpected.
Oh, okay.
The taste of this food is exactly like home, if not more. I think somehow you've modernized it, you've added some extra that makes it taste even better. It's like you'll never miss home. I don't think I'll ever miss home again.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah, Can you tell me about yourself? Who are you, by the way?
Sure, no problem. So my name is Susan. I also go by Ronke. That's my Nigerian name.
Okay, Susie. Okay, so your Western name is Susan.
Yes.
And then your back home name is Roque.
Ronke. Yes.
Ronke. Nice. Nice.
So I am Yoruba, one of the tribes in Nigeria, obviously.
My favorite. Yeah.
So I actually came to Canada when I was 18, back in 2003.
Okay.
My parents actually studied in Canada.
Nice.
And then they decided to go back home.
Okay.
And then they
So you're on your own now?
Yeah, I know, I miss my pain. But decided to bring everyone back to Canada.
Yeah.
So we came in 2003. I went to the north because you know how it is in Nigeria. I went to high school, finished at 15.
That's right.
I wanted to be a medical doctor actually, and back home it's like medicine from year one.
Yeah.
But here I was too shy to ask questions. Apparently you had to do undergrad and then go to med school. So I just went into accounting because my mom is an accountant. So I went. So I got to Toronto and they're like, you have to go back to high school because of the age. And I'm like, no. And someone told me to try the universities in the north. And they were willing to consider taking my WAEC, which is the West African, the high school diploma.
Right.
And I went into that. They put me on probation. I obviously passed, and then the rest is history. I'm married with a mother to 4 beautiful kids.
You have 4 kids?
Yes, I do.
How come you don't look it?
The grace of God at this point. Yeah.
Is that the food?
Yeah,
I think it has something to do with that, right?
It's something to do with the
But
food.
it's genetic also, right?
Yes,
Nice.
my mom's pretty small.
Beautiful.
Yeah, about myself. I decided, I actually work in the banking industry where I manage projects, and I decided to, open Naija Eatery because of my passion that I have for food. Before we opened the restaurant, actually, I had a channel. Well, not really a channel. I just do videos and send. And the name is Naija Blodgett. That's my last name, Blodgett.
Yeah, I am.
And it's just me making funny videos as I cook at home for my husband.
Nice.
I call my husband my king.
Nice.
I'm like, King Blodgett, are you ready to eat?
Oh, wow.
Now, I should also mention my husband is actually not Nigerian.
Oh, wow.
So
that's
this
amazing. You are ready now to kind of, cater the world.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
So, I practiced at home, if I can say, not knowing that there's a future. The future will bring, me a restaurant.
Right.
Exactly. So, I'll cook food. I tell my husband, King Blodgett, it's time. What are we going to eat today? Are we going to eat amala? Are we going to eat pounded yam?
Okay.
Are we going to eat a goosey? And then I'll record and just the process while I cook and then just share with people. And, it's a fun time. And then I just got myself thinking, I'm like, you know what? I really want to start a business. And I considered having a bed and breakfast. But then it came to me how much I enjoy cooking some of the Nigerian food.
Yeah.
And already I have some skits, if I would put it that way. And I decided, you know what, maybe I should look into Nigeria restaurant for so many reasons that I would share. One, as a Nigerian married to a non-Nigerian, this is a way to introduce the Nigerian culture through our cuisines and all that.
That's right.
And then 2, I chose location. We're in Woodbine Mall.
Yeah.
I've been to this location so many times. I've seen different food. There was nothing that could represent the African culture.
There's no Africa here.
Exactly.
Yeah. And yet, a lot of Africans come here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to, chose this location because I can share my culture with the people. A lot of non-Canadian, non-Nigerians, you don't typically see them walk into a standalone Nigerian restaurant. But being in a mall gives them an opportunity to try new food, to try new cuisine. A lot of people see fufu online, they see jollof rice online, they've been willing to try. So we're giving them that opportunity. So that's how all this.
And then what does it take to come up with this name? Because that represents everything.
Yes. So Naija Eetery, Naija is actually a street name for Nigeria. And then Eatery back home, a lot of times when you want to go eat, a lot of the places they're like saying, I want to go to the Eatery, I want to go to the Eatery. So combining the two, the Naija, which every Nigerian can associate with, and the Eatery, anybody can associate Eatery with food and all that, so put it together. And I also prayed about it. That's something about me. I pray. God is number one in my life. I don't make a decision. Everyone that knows me know I don't joke with my God.
Absolutely.
So chose the name, prayed, and took a leap of faith.
Yeah, that's right. And then how do you prep your day?
My day.
Around the meal and recipes, and because the taste.
I know, we get that a lot.
Yeah,
and that's something we take.
It's unique.
Yeah, we take pride in that. So
it's actually like, for me, that's a 5-star.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, going into this restaurant, I'm someone that I like to eat out a lot, and I've tried so many restaurants.
Yeah.
And sometimes you go in, I don't come out satisfied. So one of our goals at Naija Eatery is we're not only selling Nigeria, we're not only selling the culture, but we want to sell good food, authentic food.
Yeah.
Majority of our ingredients right now is being sourced from back home, Nigeria. So on a monthly basis, we'll actually source ingredients. On a daily basis, actually, I should reverse back. The first day we opened back in May, we actually displayed all our food. But however, because of the way we're located within the mall, we're directly under the sun, and Nigerians will know you cannot have your food displayed like other people directly under the sun. So what we do is we actually cook on a daily basis, small batch, we portion it and we keep it in. So as soon as we're in its replenishment, we'll just go back in and cook again and make sure our customers have all the food they have. So we use the right ingredients. We want to make sure that you feel comfortable, not only eating in your home in Canada, but we want to take you back to your home in Nigeria to make sure you're eating the way you would have loved if you were visiting back home.
Yeah, and also, I mean, looking at all the dishes, it's like so many.
Yeah.
When do you have the time to come up with all this?
Well, it's all strategy, right? We have some food that we absolutely sometimes cook multiple times a day. One, our jollof rice is we sell out every time. And remember, I said we don't cook a lot.
Yeah.
And that gives us an opportunity to give others the opportunity to try the different cuisine because we're just cooking a little at a time. So we just...
And also, right, and for you to be so passionate about food and go this extra mile for giving us this taste of you. Because for me, I know if you have to go back home and eat, it's really nice. Of course, it's nice and all that. But then there's a twist to this one that you added your personality into it, that, I just get so emotional while, with my first bite, I just have to express myself. And then that is exactly how I feel towards my mom, because it takes me back home. It connects me to my roots. It also kind of, remind me who I was before I become anything else. How did you come with this ingredient? Do you have to study this, or is it try and error that you have to go through to master it?
I actually tell the people that I work with, and they laugh at me every time. Remember, I said I have a background in science because I was going to be. I feel like food is all about science, and like you said, putting your own flavor, your own personality, putting yourself in there. So, you try some things and it doesn't work out, you try it a different way and then you master it. So I have a way that I do my food where customers can be guaranteed to have the same flavor every single time. The same flavor. And it's so funny you spoke about personality and all that. I tell people that work with us that, we're not just selling food. I want to put Nigeria in the map. And because me being a professional in the business world, I know how key customer service is.
Absolutely.
So I want to make sure that every customer that comes enjoys, we call it the Naija Eetery experience. And we want to make sure that you visit us, you go happy, not only with your food, but the environment, the personality of the people that you work with. I've been with so many restaurants, not even just Nigerian restaurants, and you go in and you're like, the food is great, but the people are just horrible.
Absolutely.
So it is key for me to treat every single person. It doesn't matter if you're Nigerian, it doesn't matter if you're Caucasian, it doesn't matter what you are, you're a human being. We appreciate the fact that you want to try our food, and we want to make sure the whole package is given to you. A customer will come, we greet them nicely, ask how their day is going. I try to relate with my customer, if it's their hair or the clothes they're wearing. I try to remain, and this way I remember every single customer. My repeat customers are coming from far. I can tell them, oh my God, your skin is still going. Oh my God, did you change? You cut your... Wow, the barber did a great job. Things like that makes them connect. I have people tell me, yes, your food is good, but I'm coming back because the service. And you should see the comments online. They're like, the customer service, I cannot. Like, the food is amazing, but the customer service, and that's just key for me.
For the amount of work that goes into this food, I'll say your price is like almost cheap.
Compared to, I should probably mention,
Not cheap, but reasonable.
reasonable, and make sure, this is where my education, I'm not bragging or anything, but I do study accounting and I have my master's in business admin. So this helped me in order to study the market. Who are my target market? How am I going to price myself competitively, given the amount of compared to the cost that I would incur in producing one product. And a lot of Nigerians come, they're like, oh my goodness, the food is good and the price is really good, and they just stock up. I'm like, yeah. But then you see some other people that are not familiar with our food, and they're like, oh, compared to the other food in the mall, it's a little pricey, but we have to educate them. Nigerian food sometimes take hours to cook. Nigerian food comes with a lot of ingredients. We're not just putting white rice and soy sauce, no offense to other culture, but it takes a lot that goes into it. And when they taste it and they see, it's a whole package. The Naija Eetery, we sell the whole package.
But then they need to also remember that there is no way an exclusive, food like this can be like, commercialized,
Exactly.
KFCs and
Exactly.
all these kebabs and stuff. No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
This is actually a restaurant
Exactly.
because it's one of the kind. Because this is not like something you can walk into, any mall and it's there. And then that brings me to my next question. Are you, looking into expanding, like,
Yes.
what's your future plan for this?
God willing, like I said, I imagine, sometimes you go downtown and you see names on a building. I can envision Naija Eatery in a tall building with a banquet hall or grocery store. We want to expand to different locations, Like I said in the beginning, it's not just, you don't see a non-Nigerian walk into a standalone Nigerian restaurant. Being in a place that is accessible to them gives them the courage. A lot of people just walk in, they're like, oh my God, what is this, Nigeria? They're like, what is this? I take the time to educate my customers and they end up buying. Now, you would not see someone like that just walk into a Nigerian store, Nigerian restaurant that's by itself. So my vision is, to target other locations, see if I can, do a market analysis, see what location would work in terms of in the mall. And sometimes we might even look into standalone, but a bigger vision, I would love to own a building where I can expand in the products that I offer. So not just meal in a restaurant, sit down, but also maybe have a banquet hall where, because I enjoy doing event planning. I do that on the side.
Yeah.
So I can put all that together and, give them the whole package, the whole Naija Eatery.
Absolutely. And who are your competitions?
There's some Nigerian restaurants around, but everyone has their own
Different flavor, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah. And then how long have you had this?
So we opened May 18 this year. So it's been maybe 5 to 6 months now.
And how's it been so far?
It's been good, but like every business, there's some challenges.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in the Woodbine Mall. At the time that I signed, I wasn't aware that they were planning to sell the mall, bring it down and turn it into a condo.
Oh.
So traffic has been really low in the mall itself. So, those are some of the challenges that we have. So we rely on our food, on customers' referrals, word of mouth. We do some marketing to try to get people in. Yes, the mall might be going down, but we're still here. And while we're still here, we're still going to service you.
And how long do you think the mall will remain until,
We're not
this
exactly
operation?
sure.
What are the management saying about it?
They're not even talking about it.
They're not even talking. So this is just a rumor.
I think it's happening for sure, but they're not just providing information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Because I'm meeting the management maybe next week or something.
Okay.
I'm sending them an email needed to actually get some information. So
Okay.
that's something that will definitely
Sure.
will be something to ask,
No
to tap
problem.
into.
Okay.
Yeah. But then, now coming to that, what are your plans? If that ever have to happen,
Okay.
what's your next move?
So my next move, I've actually started thinking I'm the kind of individual, I like to look at 5 years ahead, but at this point it looks like it's going to be 2 years because I signed a 2-year contract here. So I'm starting to scout the neighboring area? Where are my target markets? How do I want to broaden my target market? Because initially someone might think a Nigerian restaurant target market is only Nigerians, but you'll be surprised, they're almost 50-50. My customer base are not just Nigeria. I have a lot of Caucasians, I have a lot of Chinese, I have Asians, I have a lot of people coming to patronize us. So I need to sit down and think strategically, do I just want to narrow my market to be just a Nigerian base, or do I want to expand? Now my goal, which I failed to mention, is I'm not just in the business to make money, and this is the honest truth. I remember coming into Canada in 2003, and even the white rice tastes different. Bread tastes different. So I know the struggles that new refugees face whenever they come into the country. So what I actually do is I'm linking up with the refugee camps. There's some just down the road from us. I printed some cards where new refugees can come eat for free once.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, and it's on our website. If you go www.nigeriaeetery.ca.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so I'm working with the refugees to make sure.
So in that case, you're saying any refugees
Yeah,
that just landed
Yeah.
can come and have a taste of home.
exactly.
Man, wow.
And then I
Okay.
can work with them because I have some all the way from Markham actually. Like I'm reaching different shelters. I have this particular one that orders almost every 2 weeks, tray portions so they can keep, because they're not allowed to cook, right? So I work with them. I know finances might be challenging. Yes, I want to make money, but I have a heart to support the community that I work with.
Yeah.
So if there's an event, for example, they called me the other day that they're having an event,
Yeah.
and if I want to cater, I'm like, sure, no problem. It doesn't cost me much to put in a cooler of jollof rice and chicken to support the community. So yeah, that's what we've been doing.
You know, your passion is beyond words.
Yeah, thank
Beyond words. I think your parents did such an amazing, job, to bring an awesome human being to this planet.
Thank you. I appreciate it. My dad would be so
Listen,
proud.
the whole reason why I do this also to help humanity move forward. Beautiful. I love it. But again, talking about the refugees can come and eat for free. Are we talking about just Naija, refugees, or globally? Do you have
Right
the capacity to save
exactly.
everyone?
That's a good question. Right now, it's just Nigerians, but like I said, I have a heart to help. I feel like I was called into the ministry to help others, and I'm being honest. Those that know me know that this is just me. You can read me like a book, but again, I'm a business that needs to make money in order to sustain helping others.
That's right.
But if someone comes, I have a lot of people coming, they're like, how much is this? I only have $10. And they're like, I'm like, oh, sorry, it's 18 or 15. And they're walking away. I can't see someone walk away that's hungry.
It's hungry,
I'm
absolutely.
like, you know what, just come. It's just money. It's just food. Just come eat. And I've had people come back, but through that one person, like, would go talk to other people. Let me share this, something that happened. My kids came to the mall and they went around to play. And the sister left her in the mall, in the dollar store. And I'm like, where's your little sister? Because of the good work that I want to say that I did, through the grace of God, obviously, I had people that have given free food. I have people that have given discount. They happen to be in the mall, and everyone. I had people, my colleagues that own the own in the food court, closed down their restaurant, helping me to look for my daughter. So if I didn't reach out, if I didn't do something good to people, I mean, I'm sure people will help me, but the passion that they took to stop their whatever they were doing to help me find my daughter was just beyond words. So, and I hear people saying, oh, you've been so good, you've helped others, that's why you're getting help. So many times I come, I don't have food, you've given me food. So I have a passion to help. And when Naija Eetery does go big, I would like to have a foundation. I would like to have a center where people can just come eat, where it's non-for-profit, just come eat. And hopefully someday, because right now I'm dealing with the shelter, I'm hoping to have maybe something with the government where I can have a contract with the government where we can feed West Africans or Africans rather than just Canadian food, like other meals as well.
Yeah, because I believe that gap, is there opening because a lot of them do come to Canada. Of course, they do have food and shelter, but it's not
the same.
No, they can't, and then mental health also start with those little things.
Exactly.
Imagine you spend a man would know proper food because you haven't felt you eat. Even though the food that they serve you, for them, they think it's great. You know, but in actual fact, that's not what they, what we used to. So it's not that fulfilling. Right? My mom, also had a restaurant in Ibadan.
Oh, nice.
Sabo.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you know Ibadan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she has that similarity. You guys are exactly the same. There's a gap just there, and you feel it's your calling to step in because it's your job.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
People tease me sometimes. They're like, "You can't save the whole world." I'm like, "That's fine." But if I save 1, 2, 3 people, I feel fulfilled. So.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So that's amazing. I'm so impressed with your passion. And then the work that you're putting out there is just absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
And I'm glad I've met you firsthand and I've tasted the food.
Thank you.
And it speaks volume.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Really speaks volume. And I'm just gonna and this is gonna be online. And please do check it out. And then also spread it around.
Thank you.
So anyone that knows you and also wanted to know more about the place can also come over. So how do people reach out if they in case want to order? Do you do any caterings and
yes,
stuff?
we actually just catered for a wedding last weekend. Yeah.
Nice. So you do cater?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
So we do catering. We do the normal walk-in. We also provide food through other apps like Uber.
Can I be in the video?
DoorDash.
Sure. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. What do I say? Like, what's this about?
It's about food.
Nigerian food.
I never had Nigerian.
You should.
Yeah, you should go test it. Yeah.
There's someone there. They can.
Yeah, it's different menu, so go through different, and then and then once you buy the food, you can come and sit with us and then tell us about your experience.
So the way we have walk-ins, or you can order through Uber Eats, DoorDash.
Oh yeah, okay. So one can also order through Uber.
Yes, Uber, DoorDash, and skip the dishes. You can actually order through our website as well, www.nigeriaeetery.ca.
Naija Eetery.
.ca. And if you're within 8 kilometers from the restaurant, it's only $8 delivery fee. You can do call in and do pick up. We do monthly service, so if we have all those bachelors that want to have food delivered to them on a monthly basis, we have a package for them.
Cool.
We actually cater to diabetic patients as well.
No ways.
My dad was actually one, so I understand.
No ways.
Yeah, and he passed, and that's one of the reasons.
I'm sorry, to hear. I mean, losing family member is like really it's hard. Yeah.
So if we have customers where they're diabetic, but they still want to enjoy the Naija Eetery experience, we would, if they pre-order, we can cook food to cater to their needs. So that's the no salt, the no, we'll season a different way except from the typical Maggi and salt.
Yeah, because that I have so many questions when it comes to that.
Okay.
Because I'm a healthy freak. Person. So now, when you mention that a diabetic person can order and then it has to be prepared, the ingredient has to be catered.
Yes.
Specific for their needs.
Yes.
What do you add and then what do you take out? Okay. For them to actually, for them to help them maintain the sugar.
Yeah. So let's say for example, the spinach. It starts with the palm oil. The seasoning that's really key that a diabetic person cannot have is the salt. And the Maggi. So we season with something like the crayfish, the flavor you can still taste. It might not be like the way it would typically be cooked, but you can still taste the flavor and all that. So that's one thing we do. And then for the amala, for example, I actually didn't know this, I'm learning every day. The yam flour is actually not that great for a diabetic person. So the last shipment I did from Nigeria, actually, we did the plantain flour, which is better for a diabetic, because we have people coming, they're like, oh, is it plantain? And I'm like, no. And I saw a lot of people are, asking about this. So I catered again to my customers. That's what they want. We're going to give them what they want. So if you want the option for yam flour for your amala, we'll do that, but we also have the plantain. So things like that, or even if I have customers might come saying, I don't want shrimp, I don't want this, I don't want that, that's fine. We'll cater to whatever you
That's
have.
right.
Oh, no, I studied accounting. Been a science student my whole life, pre-Canada.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay, that's cool because that's also because when you mentioned that the diabetic and the pre-diabetic and all that. But then the symptoms are similar, right? For those who are full-blown diabetic and then pre-diabetic, what's the difference between the two?
Yeesh, there's a very thin line when it comes to that. I'm not a medical person,
I know,
but I just know that sugar, salt, Maggi, all the seasoning, it has to be like next to nothing. Zero or just very minimal that needs to be put there. But for a diabetic person, it's like absolutely nothing.
That's right. And then, and also, you did mention that your husband...
My husband is actually Caucasian. He's from an Irish background.
Oh, nice. Okay, the Irish. Okay, but then remember, those guys are very, very, out there. Like you'll be surprised that they will try everything.
Yeah, he actually eats everything except okra. He doesn't like slimy. He'll eat it if we have nothing at home. But we've been together by the grace of God 21 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, so he appreciates the Nigerian culture. He likes the food. So.
Nice. Okay. And then and your family, you say are all is your mom still with us?
So I have 5 siblings. 3 here in Canada, 1 in the States, and my mom is still here. She goes back and forth.
Okay, beautiful. And how often do you visit home?
The last time I went was 2 years ago. Unfortunately, it was to bury my dad, but I plan on going next year.
Okay. Yeah, because why I ask you that is, because of the food, how the food tastes. It's like, okay, maybe you'll be like visiting every now and then just to kind of update yourself in in terms of the food, the culture, and all that, so that you can bring. Keep bringing, us the best, and the taste and all that.
When I signed up for this, I promised myself and my customers that they will only have the best. So sometimes it might not be the best financial decision, but I stay to my integrity. I promise my customers the best. I'll give them the best.
Beautiful. I love that. I so love that. Listen, thank you so much.
Thank you
for your time, and thanks for your passion.
Thank you.
And then your drive, and this is what we need. And keep pursuing, and now we make sure that we pass it on to the next generation, and then the light keep shining and brighter and getting bigger and bigger, and then through that we will definitely find ourselves.
I don't even know how to thank you enough.
Oh well, you know what? You thank me already.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't even know.
You've already thanked me with your beautiful smile.
Thank you.
With your beautiful hospitality. Thank me with your beautiful energy and welcoming, reception.
I've never had something like that ever. It's different, but in a good way. The flavors, you won't find this anywhere else. It's not a bread, but it's not like a naan. It's different. I thought it was gonna be like a bread, like a dough. Now I found out it's just yam. It's like mashed potato. But you can't eat it on its own. You need to have the sauce with it.
Go with it, absolutely.
Go with it. That's right. Like the sauce gives it the flavor.
It's a little hot, eh?
It's okay. Yeah, it's not bad. It's good.
Yeah. It's just a little hot, right?
Yeah. So
in temperature.
Yeah. The spice is okay.
Yeah.
This is okay. Would I eat it again? When if I'm hungry, I just go to the mall. I would eat it. Yeah, it's okay. It's
okay,
good.
Great. Okay, then go enjoy it. It's something completely different off the hook, and
I've been trying a lot of kitchens around me, which I don't want to mention.
That's right.
And it's totally
So
I think we'll come next time. I have something to say.
Fantastic. That's amazing. I love it. Thank you so much.
Hi, this is Naija Eatery. We're located at Woodbine Mall, 500 Rexdale Boulevard. You can order online, www.nigeriaeatery.ca, or through Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Skip the Dishes. We look forward to serving you. Thank you.